Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on SOFI on July 31st when the price of this asset was at $7.48, and my main assumption was that we have to break some of the ranges of resistances or supports in order to identify in which direction we might go for the next several days. And at this very point, I didn't encourage you to enter your short-term position because we had all the chances to break the range of support or the range of resistance with almost 50% certainty. But in the long-term perspective, I told you that you could accumulate your position because in general, this asset is very lucrative in the next 12 to 18 months, and it will definitely bring you a lot of money. So let's take a look on its most recent price action. We were at this very point, and right after I made my previous video, we went lower and we broke the range of support with flying colors. Then, guys, on basically this Monday, we had even lower price action. This asset dropped for the last three trading sessions more than 23%, and it hit about $6 mark. But then it bounced back immediately, and it had about almost 14% gains right after Monday's crash. But for now, we have again a consolidation phase, and the volume is fading out. Unfortunately, we broke this previous bottom, but in general, guys, I told you not to enter any position right here, and technically, you are and you were on a safer territory. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to read charts as I can, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer, for now there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you. And it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's take a look on its price action again. I have to admit that with this breakout, I have to say that no one was expecting it, but it happened. And with this breakout below its lowest point at $6.17, we pretty much invalidated the entire quite substantial movement to the upside, and I have to say that we caught it to the tick. I told you multiple times that you could accumulate your position below the range of about $6.5 with an anticipation of this quite substantial movement to the upside, and it happened. And unfortunately, this breakout shows that we are still in consolidation phase, and we cannot have this is our first motive wave, and this is the retracement, and anticipate the next one. We have to start everything from scratch, and we have to see again this type of price action, and this is definitely not the best sign. So let's take a look on its fundamentals. If you take a look on the sentiment that is surrounding SOFI stock, you can see that the most recent news are quite bullish, and despite the fact that it had the breakout below its crucial point, we are still anticipating movement to the upside. On top of that, guys, take a look right here. We have a new forecast from analytic firms, Needham and Company LLC, on July 31st, reiterated their rating, and they set the same price target that it was previously. And $10 mark is quite a good price range and quite good price target, which implied back in July of 31st about 34.77% of upside potential. And in general, guys, consensus analyst price target is set at about $9.2, which implies more than 43% of upside potential. And they have to say that this upside potential should come to fruition within the next 12 to 18 months. And on top of that, guys, take a look on Travis Twitter account. He is a long-term bull on SOFI. Unfortunately, he mentioned about the sell-off from Cathy Wood's ARK F fund, and definitely it is not the best sign when one of the investors, so-called smart money investors, sold some of their shares. But in general, guys, if you take a look right here, we still have the highest level of institutional ownership on SOFI ever. That is why a lot of we still have a lot of investors who want to have SOFI in their investment portfolios. But take a look right here. The most recent activity from the so-called smart money investors is not so obvious. We have several companies who closed their positions. We have several companies who opened completely new positions. And in general, we have a lot of rebalancing in these strings. That is why, guys, I think a lot of volatility is still ahead of us, but in general, for the long-term holders, we are still bullish. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So, guys, I don't want to make a breakdown of this movement to the downside yet, because we have to zoom out and take a look on its bigger picture. And the bigger picture is following. We have the lowest price for SOFI that was set about a year and a couple of months ago on May the 12th at $4.25. And since then, we are pretty much moving sideways in between $6 and $10 marks. And I have to say that these movements are quite choppy. But in general, the main rule for this type of price action is following. The lower the asset goes to its range of support, the more buys you have to add. And the higher it goes, the more chances you have to unload your position with profits. And guys, this rule works perfectly well. And during this movement to the downside, which has the shape of falling bullish wedge, we caught a lot of trades. And guys, for those of you who follow my channel for quite some time, you know that my win rate is quite high, more than 70 or 75% on a particular asset. And I have to say that this breakout below the $6.17, I have to admit that it might not be the real breakout, because guys, take a look right here. We don't have the highest volume of this breakout compared to previous price action that is surrounding the earnings report. This means this breakout was the result of a completely unrelated news, completely unrelated to SOFI news. And these two candles implies nothing else than one huge bullish candle. And if you switch to daily time frame, you can see only a part of this candle, engulfing bullish candle from the range of about $6 to $6.5. And guys, we are on pre-market trading hours, and it's up by 1.48%. And I have to say that $6 range of support holds perfectly well, and I don't see that this asset might break it in foreseeable future. That is why the lower this asset goes to this range, the more chances you have to add to your position even more in order to catch its next potential leg to the upside. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in